Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the week 11, March the 12th through March the 18th weekly wrap up. Is this being recorded hella late? Yes, it is. I was thinking that maybe I should have just like combined the 2 weeks, last week and this week. But then I was like, no, not doing that. It seems like it's becoming a trend because last year and the year before that were months. This, like, it seemed like this week of the month, I ended up combining things. 2 years ago, I was having an eye issue, and then last year it like almost relapsed, and I was just in a slump. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's week 11 and week 12, 10, 11, 12 that I get into a slump for every single year since I've been doing this. This new job is absolutely amazing, but also making recording and reading and just doing things real chaotic right now because of course it works into my regular schedule of getting kiddo to school, from school, to swim practice, from swim practice, carpooling, all that other good stuff. So yeah, that's why these videos have been so super chaotic. So super chaotic. Not to mention I'm in like a slump, not a reading slump because I am reading every single day. Just a creative slump. Just creatively. I don't know. Maybe I should do a video on it, or no, that would mean creation and actual thought process. But yeah, just creatively, I'm just like, I want to talk to you guys about books, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like anyone is listening about me talking about the books unless they're like the super popular books. And I don't read very many of those. I read to my own beat of my drum. Own drum beat. I hope you know what I'm saying, right? My moods determine what I read, and that's just it. I'm no longer reading on trend or reading what's popular or anything like that. So, for all that to say, I don't know what I was talking about or what I was trying to say, what I was trying to get across. Videos are just going to be chaotic. You guys are going to get them when you get them. The only bookish mail that I got was some bookish items from a Days and Company. It's a TikTok company that I found that does really cute, that's Black owned, woman owned, and things like that. So let's check out the things that I got. I got a couple stickers and some keychains, and she put it all in the same package, which is awesome. It's this cute little package right here, right? So I'm sure you guys want to see what I got. I got this really cute, a couple different keychains. One says, "Give yourself permission to rest," which is absolutely adorable. I love it. Love it. I saw it on her website and was like, I have got to have this. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it or what key I'm going to use it for or anything like that, but I have the keychain because I like it. I might just like put it on my bag or something like that just to have it there. And then I got this other one that says peace, love, and good books. And I thought that one was really cute as well. Then, because I am a sticker junkie, I got 2 different packs. Or actually, I think there's a couple different. I got a pack of stickers. Let me make sure. So she packaged them in packets. There we go. I got the Manifest That Shit sticker. I think you can see that one. Yep, that one is like right there. And then I got My Piece is a Priority plant vinyl sticker, which is in here somewhere. I got a Black History vinyl pack, which there's some Black History ones in there. And then I got Heavy Black Girl Magic vinyl sticker, and I got Young Black and Gifted vinyl sticker. So all of those are in here, and I am super excited to place them on my journals and everything like that, because they are super, super cute. If you get a chance to go check her out, I love this card. It's a thank you card, and it says, "You better own your magic, sis." Love it, love it. And it's a personalized thank you to me, and you know, they truly appreciate the support. And I will leave the website down in the description box so you guys can go check that out. So let's get into the books that I did read for the 11th week of March. I started off by finishing Tinsel, which is Lark Cove number 4 by Devney Perry, placing this in contemporary, giving it 4.5 stars, giving it 3.5 Steam fans, had it as an audiobook. This has content warning for finding self, for reality check of self and privilege, divorce, and understanding, you know, where you went wrong with love and things like that. This also has some Native American or indigenous persons representation in this, and I liked how Devney went about this, because I've always wondered about that because of where she lives, where she sets her books, which is usually in like Montana, and things like that. And before, there hadn't been any representation that I had found, but I like that there is representation in this book. And going forward, I have seen more representation as well. So we have Sophia, who is she's exposed as a princess of the family and doesn't necessarily, you know, has been kind of cast in a bad light. So she goes to Lark Cove to sort of take a break from her life and find new purpose. And her sister-in-law ends up having her work at the bar, and Dakota manages the bar for her sister-in-law, and they go on vacation. Sophia and Dakota have an attraction, and they kind of start up this like fuck buddies situation going on, and that, lo and behold, turns into something new. Dakota is dealing with some personal issues that his family has, with the fact that he has left the reservation, that he doesn't necessarily want to conform to the expectations of his heritage and things like that. He wants to find his own path, and his family isn't very supportive of that, down from his father to his mother to the people on the reservation, things like that. They kind of give him the black sheep sort of feel, and he's trying to do things on his own, find his own path. And the two of them, that's what this story is about. Both of them trying to find their own paths, as self, but also dealing with the attraction that they have for each other. And I ended up really, really enjoying the book. Sophia did come off a little annoying at times, but at the same time, she was actively learning throughout the story, and you kind of had to give her grace for that. So there's that. The next book that I finished was Right Man, Right Time, which is Vancouver Agitators number 3 by Meghan Quinn, placing this in romantic comedy, giving it 4.5 stars, giving it 5 Steam fans. Smoking hot. Had this as an ARC, but I also waited until it released on audiobook to listen to it. There is content warning for cheating in this book, for age gap, yes, fake dating, vulnerability issues, or conflicts and things like that. So we have Silas, who you open up, we're finding out how he was wronged, and whoo, wowzer. Wowzer was he wronged. I mean, wow. I don't want to spoil why he was wronged or how he was wronged, but and then we find Ollie, who is assigned as a journalist to write a story in a topic that she knows nothing about, which is hockey. And she's assigned this assignment. Yeah. By her pretty much arch nemesis, who's also dating her ex-boyfriend. And they're out at a bar, and she picks the first guy that she sees, who happens to be Silas, and kisses him and kind of gets him to pretend to be her boyfriend. Yeah. So they start fake dating because both of them need that beneficial connection of a partner, and in turn they form a relationship. They form a friendship. Then they form a relationship. I appreciated that there was an age gap, but at the same time, there was funny connections with that age gap, and I was here for it. I loved the duet narration. The play off of the two narrators was superb, and the sexy time, sexy talk was just like, mwah, mwah. So good. Like, I would have to say this is one of Meghan's best foreplay and not actual sex talk books that I've read. Like, I think there's only like one other one that I was like, the foreplay was better than the actual sex, the sexy times, because this entire book is just charged. The next book that I finished was Tease, which is Cloverleaf Farms Next Generation, book number 3 by Melanie Harlow, placing this in contemporary, giving it 4.25 stars, giving it 3 Steam fans, had it as an audiobook, also pulled it out of KU. And there are content warnings for anxiety, self-worth, fake fiance situations, best friends, small town, family knows first, sort of secret love thing going on here. We have Felicity, who is a super nerd, I guess you could say. She's trying to start a small business where it is about blogging about vegan food and catering and things like that. Well, while she is catering an event that her best friend was supposed to go to, Hutton, he actually doesn't come, which is their high school reunion. Whew. Their high school reunion, and you know, they're best friends, and the mean girls from high school kind of corner her and are like, oh, you know, what are you doing? What are you up to? And she word vomits that she is getting, you know, married soon. And then they're like, oh, well, who's your, you know, boyfriend or your fiance or whatever? And she word vomits that it's her best friend Hutton, and Hutton isn't there because he was the awkward nerdy guy in high school, but then turned billionaire, and he has some anxiety issues that deal with crowds and things like that. So the two of them, he steps in to save her, she pulls him, you know, and re-explores the things and feelings that they had for each other. I really enjoyed this one. And yeah, it was just that they were afraid of love, and it's okay. The next book that I finished was Emulsify, which is meant to be book number 2 of the Elite series by Niccoyan Zheng, placing this in contemporary. This is an interracial romance, Black woman, Asian man. Giving it 4.5 stars, giving it 3.5 Steam fans. Had this as an arc. It has been released, so you can go check it out as well. This is a friends to lovers situation. This is a slow burn, and y'all know that I don't usually like a slow burn, but this one gives you a full spectrum of their lives before they actually become lovers, and that's what makes it a slow burn. But at the same time, they're together by like the 50% mark, so it's not technically a slow burn, because you're getting so much history and richness that goes along with it. So we have Aaron, who is a amazing chef. And then we have Brooke, who is a journalist that does a kind of cleanup piece for Aaron, who had an article done on him that paints him in a bad light. Brooke comes in and doesn't do a fluff piece on him, but does a piece that changes the way that people look at him. And I was here for that, in that they found a vulnerability with each other. Brooke has a douchebag of a fiance, and you see how she navigates finding out information about that relationship, and how she moves through that, as well as Aaron, how he deals and how he is dealing with his relationship, and then something that ends up happening there. And then how the two of them and their friendship bring them through their traumatizing events. And then, they become lovers, and I was here for it. I loved the journey. And like I said, it's by the 50% mark that they are kind of seeing each other as a possibility. And to that, there is sort of a slow simmer to get there, but it doesn't feel rushed. It doesn't feel like it's a snap, bam, these two things happened to their separate relationships, and now they're all of a sudden together. No, you see how they put these building blocks together to be friends and to support and respect those relationships, and then in turn getting a second chance and coming back together to actually be a couple themselves. And I was here for it. The final book that I finished last week was Timeless, which is Lark Cove #5, the final book in the Lark Cove series by Devney Perry, placing this in romantic suspense, which was very interesting. Gave it 4.25 stars, giving it 2.5. Steam fans had it as an audiobook. This is more of a flashback to how Aubrey and Landon became a couple, as well as helping Charlie navigate her fresh breakup. So you open finding out that Charlie has broken up with her longtime boyfriend or whatever, and she's back visiting Lark Cove, and Aubrey and Landon are there, but Aubrey helps Charlie navigate this by telling Charlie about her and Landon's match, how they became a couple, how they became a family, and things like that. So you get to see how Landon pursued her, but at the same time, there is a bit of a mystery that ends up happening, because when they met, Aubrey was almost being accused of stealing something that was very, very expensive. So there's that. So what am I currently reading? I am currently reading The Lawyer by Marni, Mann, Somebody Somewhere by Nichole, Healed, which is an arc from Darie McCoy, and Tempt, which is the final book in the Cloverly Farms Next Generation by Melanie Harlow. So that's what you guys will hear probably late next week. So funny. Yes. But I don't think I have anything else. My son's fundraiser is still going on. The details are down in the description box if you want to donate and keep him in the water. That's going until, I think it's April the 29th, I believe it is. And there, if you're in the Maryland, Virginia, Washington, D.C. radius, there are some amazing raffles that are being had. There's some vacation homes that are being raffled, and things like that. Also gift cards and specialty items, things like that. So if you want to help, it's greatly appreciated. You don't have to. Other than that, I think that's all that's going on. Things will still remain sporadic. You'll probably get 2 or 3 videos. If you hadn't noticed, I haven't put out my February wrap up or my February, March Kindle clear out list. Those are coming. They're recorded, but I haven't put them together. So you'll get them when you get them. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video. If you come with me tonight.